Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you, and of course anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, tell me about Pisces. What's the news? Tell me about Pisces. So graduation day. Okay, so that's why I was grinning. I felt this positivity, like this wonderful energy. Like that's the way it's been all morning. Like the sun is shining very brightly. So graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. I feel like there are many different things that you've learned through experience. I feel like you finally got something. I feel like you finally learned the lesson and some sort of karmic debt is paid off. I feel like you finally get it. So fed up, over it, not having it, frustrated. So yeah, you're finally over it. Like you did it. Divine, clarify graduation. So, lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. Divine, tell me about lipstick evidence. That's random. Or maybe it's not. So, swept up. So, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions, as well as supersize me. So, doing too much, excessive, overindulgent. Okay, so I feel like this is what happened. I feel like you finally learned the lesson of self-worth. I feel like somebody possibly was cheating on you, or somebody did you bogus in some previous energy. I feel like this is a space that you possibly even healed from as well. Someone used to eat their feelings is also what I'm hearing. Emotional eater is pretty much what that means. Divine, what else is here? Tell me about Pisces. So light bulb moment. So yes, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Yeah, I feel like you're definitely on. You are on one. Okay, I feel like there's no stopping you now as well. I feel like you finally got something. You finally gotten aha, eureka, epiphany. Okay. Divine clarify light bulb moment here. I feel like you also feel inspired to do something that you've been wanting to do, even if it starts off as hobby right now. So skirt, getaway, the runner escaping. Divine, tell me what else is here with skirt. So cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So I feel like now you are moving, because like I feel like for a period of time you were in definitely some single energy hermit type of vibes as well. I feel like you're more so in a space where you are open. I feel like you are avoiding particular situations when it does come to dating as well. But I do feel like you possibly are out to honestly have fun as well. But something for you definitely is taking off. We have liftoff here at the bottom of the deck. So fast action progression forward. The wait is over. You could be coming into a potential relationship as well. Divine, give me one more, please. So lost. So ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. So someone definitely is avoiding something at this present moment. Someone could be stepping out of the dating scene to do you. But I also feel like someone is avoiding going out because they feel like they might run into you. You might come from a small town. Divine, what else is here? So we have the blues. So scared, heavy emotions, as well as mental distress. Divine, why the blues? Why the blues? So wine and dine. So courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. Someone misses you. I feel like you were a good date. You were a good date. A going out buddy? You were a good date. Player. Yeah. Shouldn't have cheated. What else is here, Divine? Wine and dine. So penny pinching. So financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. I feel like this is also somebody who can't do much right now. I feel like this is why they're hiding away. We even have the cleanse at the bottom of the deck. So detox, ridding negativity, purification. I feel like somebody's possibly getting themselves together. I feel like even though they may feel sad about this, they feel like this is something that they need to do. I feel like somebody is possibly working on some sort of financial stability in order to be in a space where they could date. But somebody's getting something out of their system. What last one for me, Divine? So machismo, yeah. So masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. I feel like somebody is off on the sidelines getting themselves together. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who doesn't want their pride to get in the way. It's almost like they don't want you to see them in a particular kind of way. Last one for me here, Divine, please. What is the last thing going on with Pisces? So turn. So party animal, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. And tell me about this, Divine. Somebody really been enjoying themselves lately. So new boo. So new love, learning each other, flirtation. So some of you all could be in a space where you are like really enjoying this new space with someone that you're dating. It's a lot going on outside. There's all kind of alarms, sirens. It's a lot of noise happening. So I feel like something is really loud right now, and there's really no avoidance. So like maybe like the chemistry is really strong and really present. Divine, what else is here? Turn and new boo. So the cleanse. So detox, ridding negativity, purification. And tell me lastly about the cleanse, Divine. So honeymooning. So love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. So listen, you possibly could have agreed to be celibate until marriage, because that's definitely what this is giving. Turn new boo, the cleanse, as well as honeymoon. Like I feel like even if you and I'm not saying no one here is a virgin. I'm not even gonna lie. No one here is a virgin, okay? But I do feel like you possibly did agree to be celibate until marriage. I feel like there are other pleasures that maybe you all have experienced, but you know, there's a limit to even that. There's a limit to even that. Yeah. Give me one more, Divine. Yeah, somebody could possibly be getting a soulmate. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So, sneaky link, hidden lover, low key situation, side piece. Okay, so listen. What are the odds? I say that y'all celibate and y'all agree not to have sex until marriage. I was hoping that they didn't have something off to the side, but I feel like somebody got something off to the side, and I feel like it might be both of y'all. That just took a major turn. Yikes. To Divine, what is the message here? What is the message? So Eight of Swords as well as the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Okay. And tell me what's, because somebody's stuck. Somebody's stuck where y'all left off. What else is here, Divine? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there has been no work done. Somebody is stuck. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So 88 could be significant as well. I feel like there's also a mirror here. I feel like while someone else is stuck at an ending, you're working. You're getting something gone. You're moving. You're not paying attention to anything. Watch this. Divine, tell me about this Eight of Swords. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's concerning some a detachment from a relationship. I feel like Six of Swords. Somebody is being forced to guide it, forced to move forward. Okay, like they have no other choice. I feel like somebody has just very fond sorrow, sadness even about having to move forward, because I feel like Regardless as to how somebody treated you, I feel like this isn't what somebody wants still. And even if somebody was to mend their ways, I feel like you're done. I don't feel like you're really, because as I said, if you're focused on what you have going on moving forward, not just work but yourself, you're not concerned about this. Four of Wands in reverse, divine. Lastly here. So Three of Swords as well as the Four of Pentacles. This is something that someone holds on to. Someone is stuck, in some form of heartbreak, some form of pain. Because I feel like somebody realizes something will never be like it used to be, or it will never happen again. Divine, tell me about the Eight of Pentacles here. Because somebody's stuck at an ending. So Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you're doing the work. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So sequence could be significant. 8 and 9 is significant. Divine, Knight of Pentacles, because I feel like you're concerned right now about your security, and that's security as a whole. Seven of Wands. I feel like you're blocking out other energies. You're not concerned about other energies. You're right now. I feel like you're also protecting your peace with the Seven of Wands. Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy definitely gives me more peaceful energy. This is something you're working on, you're tending to. You could find a comfort in planting. Divine, Seven of Wands here. The Death as well as the Nine of Swords. Like, I feel like something no longer stresses you out. I feel like a lot of the things that used to stress you out or that used to bother you changed you in a way. And I feel like they motivated you. Nine of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck. They motivated you to have some form of self-love for yourself. Because I feel like you realized something in your distress. I feel like you realized, how important you were, and really truly realized what you were up against, what you were in. And I feel like you as a whole just decided to remove yourself from a situation. I feel like that's one of the better moves that you could have made, focusing on you. Because I feel like with you focusing on yourself, you're going to find the worth, you're going to find the value, but you're also going to attract people who are on the same wavelength as you. Who are just as inspired or even more motivated, to fulfill dreams, but understand and know that you're a whole individual, they're a whole individual, and when we get together, there's the we, and the you and the I don't matter. We come together. So I feel like there's a moments of knowing everything has its time, place, and even thing. Divine, Eight of Pentacles moving forward, please. So Three of Cups. And tell me about this Three of Cups here. With the Four of Cups, yes. I feel like third parties that you used to be involved with are going to want to communicate with you in some way. I feel like there's going to be this energy of some form of independence, you obtaining something. Maybe you've received another degree and you're moving up a tier, tax bracket, making more money. Maybe you're moving to a different neighborhood, just your overall appearance, your disposition, has changed. The way you carry yourself, what you're posting. I feel like there are other individuals outside of you that are paying attention to that. And I feel like there's something that they could possibly want to say to you, but I feel like it's not all in good favor. I feel like the only reason why people are going to want to start to do the things that they do are because of what you're doing. Divine, Four of Cups here with this Three of Cups. With the King of Swords, I feel like you're standing your ground in the things that you've spoken and the things that you said. I feel like you possibly even told one individual and you told them that they can carry on the message because they talk about you anyway. So I feel like it's definitely that type of energy. I feel like you said what you said, okay? I feel like you're standing your ground. I feel like you have your boundaries. They can see whatever they want to see, but it's something about you like really not caring. King of Swords here with the Ten of Cups. I feel like you're going to be focused more so in community moving forward, because I feel like could possibly be establishing your own tribe. This could be through online following. That's a thing. I also feel like you could just be meeting people out in the clear blue sky who resonate with your energy, who are saying how great you look. There's a glow about you, asking questions. What do you do and how do you take care of yourself, and just wanting to get to know you in some way. Okay. Ten of Cups here, Divine. with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be coming into relationships that are fair. I feel like as you give to them, they give to you. I feel like when you feed, and they eat, they'll cook and they'll feed you. I feel like there's this energy of reciprocity. I feel like you're looking for something that's equally balanced. This could also be something that some of you all are manifesting. You've prayed very specific prayers about partners, Six of Pentacles, or people, just in general, people. So we have the Nine of Wands as well as the King of Pentacles. I feel like you remain steadfast. Yeah. King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands here. Page of Wands. Yeah. You remain steadfast. And I feel like when you said what you said, you put your foot down. I feel like this King of Pentacles with this Nine of Wands, this Page of Wands, is you continue to put your foot down. I feel like you are standing your ground. When you said what you said, you meant it. And I feel like until you get what you asked for, until you get what you pray for, you're not accepting anything less. Yeah, you're not accepting anything less than that. Last few messages here, Divine. So the Sun. And tell me about the Sun here, Divine. Six of Swords. I feel like in some way, you know exactly where to go. You know in which direction you're headed. You may not know what's going to happen when you get there or along the way, but you're trusting the path. Okay. With the Tower, you don't know what's going to happen. I feel like this is an unexpected journey, but I also feel like it is aligning with what you with what you asked for. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it aligns with exactly what you asked for with the Two of Swords here as well. Divine Queen of Swords here. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it definitely aligns with what you asked for. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles here. Page of Pentacles. It aligns with what you asked for, literally. I feel like a prayer that you pray very specifically, you're about to get. I feel like with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot that you've been through. I feel like there's a lot that you also experience. And I feel like through experience, you've had to carry it all. I feel like it's no longer going to have to be that way, especially with the Sun, the Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, as well as the Page of Pentacles. I feel like a prayer that you prayed is about to be answered. Okay. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. If there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.